As you can see, I'm shooting this video from inside my car. I just had some extra time in between errands I had to run, so I thought I'd share a few things about EcoFlow with everybody today. In today's video, I want to show the features of the EcoFlow River 720 Pro and just what it's all about, what it could be used for, what's so different about it between other units, and why it's convenient, why it's something that you ought to have in order to take care of your family when there's a power outage, or when you're going on vacation, or when you're going to a job site and you need power. Anytime you need power, you can take the EcoFlow unit with you. And just what is the EcoFlow unit anyway? We're going to talk about that too in this episode, so stay tuned. Oh, and stay around to the end for a personal story about how I use the EcoFlow to save the day. A lot of solar generators are very heavy units. The EcoFlow 720 Pro is not heavy. It's just under 16 pounds, so you can pick that up and carry it around with you, take it wherever you need to go very easily. It's very portable. Another thing about the unit is that the cost is very unique. It's only $549 generally, and you can get all kinds of power for that price. So much better than its competitors in the marketplace. With the EcoFlow units, they have two specific features that are amazing. One is called XBoost, and the other is called XStream. What are XBoost and XStream technologies? We'll talk about it next. What is XBoost technology? Well, XBoost technology is the ability to go from 600 watts of power to 1800 watts of power during a surge to handle a unit to handle a appliance when it starts up. Normally, the EcoFlow 720 will handle 600 watts of power. But with XBoost technology in the unit, which it has, you can go up to 1800 watts of power for a short period of time and run just about anything that you need to run that has that kind of a surge to it, like a sump pump or some kind of like a refrigerator or a coffee pot or hair dryer, you name it. So that's a very valuable feature to have. XBoost technology, unique to EcoFlow. In fact, one of the main reasons why I got the solar generator EcoFlow 720 Pro was because I knew it could run a sump pump. And I was wanting to make sure that during power outages here in my house, which happen fairly frequently through the winter, that I was able to run the sump pump, even handling the big 1400, 1800 watt surge that it takes when it initially starts up. So that's one of the reasons why I got the solar generator to begin with. First of all, XStream Technology. That's X-Stream Technology. What is that? Well, XStream Technology allows EcoFlow to charge 5 times faster than your standard solar generators out there. A lot of them take hours and hours. EcoFlow can go from 0 to 80% in 2 hours. That's amazing when you have to use your EcoFlow unit to take care of your household appliances, or when you're out of power and you need to charge your phones and you need to recharge your unit quickly at a power source and then get back to it. It's very, very convenient. So you can turn that feature on, you can turn it off. If you leave it off, it'll take much longer to charge your unit. But if you turn it on and leave it on, you're able to charge your unit 5 times faster than normal and get right back to work when you need it. That is XStream Technology. So here's the story. Not long ago, we had a thunderstorm in our area that knocked out power to the whole town that I was living in. And I didn't know exactly how long the power was going to stay out, and it was in the middle of the night. So I went and got my EcoFlow 720 Pro and hooked it up to my sump pump because I wanted the sump pump to continue to run. Well, that worked through the night. And so then I got up in the morning and found that the power level on the EcoFlow River Pro was, about 2/3 used up. And so what I had to do is, I said, I just did a video on using any battery you want as a power source for EcoFlow. Let me take advantage of my own video. So I went and got a deep cycle battery, and I hooked it up using the proper adapter to my EcoFlow 720, and it began to put power into the unit, so much so that in between cycles for the sump pump, which cycled somewhere between 600 and 1800 watts, surge when it came on, and the unit handled it just fine. I decided I needed to make sure my refrigerator was going to stay cool as well. So I went upstairs, ran an extension cord for my refrigerator, full-size refrigerator, by the way. Ran it downstairs to the basement where I had the unit all set up, and I plugged it into the EcoFlow. Well, now with the extra battery hooked up to it, putting in around 100, 110, 120 watts of power, I was able to run my full-size refrigerator and my sump pump all the time the power was out. Now, how long was the power out? A full 24 hours. And I was able to run the sump pump the whole time, and I was able to run the refrigerator the whole time. I also charged up our phones and our tablets and our laptops as well. Quite a story, but EcoFlow is worth it. Every penny. I don't know what I would have done if I wouldn't have had it. It saved the day for sure. Hey, thanks for hanging in there all the way to the end. Hope the story was beneficial for you, and we'll keep working on more things that you can do with the EcoFlow unit as we go along.